would like to thank the lecturer in the advanced grammar course who has given the opportunity to our group to present, and I would also like to thank my friend who has attended with Shiva, who will serve as moderators in the presentation of Group 3 this time, where our group will discuss verbs and verb types. Of course, on this occasion, I am not alone because I was accompanied by my college, namely Ayuningsi, Alia Cahyarani, and Haikal Fatulazi Mustafa, which will later present. Okay, for the first presentation is myself. I will explain what is a verb. Verbs are words that know an action. Example see, occurrence, example develop, or state of being, example exist. Verbs are an action word that is being performed by noun or the subject in sentence. Almost every sentence requires a verb. Okay, Ayuningsi will continue for the types of verbs material.
So I'm gonna explain about the types of verbs. The first type is action verbs. Action verbs describes an action that the subject is doing, did in the past, or will do in the future, depending on the tense of the sentence. For example, the first example is I eat an apple. It here is a verb that describes the subject I. And the second example is that reads a newspaper. Reads here is a verb that describes the that. The second type is linking verbs. Linking verbs do not technically describe actions, but rather connect a subject to a word or word group that identifies or describes the subject. Linking verbs include be, am, is, are, and so on. For example, the first example, she is a teacher, is a linking verb. The second example is they become visitors, and the become is a linking verb.
Okay, Haikal will continue for the auxiliary verb, example auxiliary verb, and linguist.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain the auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs help the main verb express action or state of being. This verb assists the main verb, which is either an action verb or a linking verb. This verb help convey additional information. Auxiliary verb include have, can, should, might, and so on. For example, we are playing badminton, or I am speaking English. Next. The auxiliary verbs is like am, are, be able, so on. Okay, next we have a mini quiz. First quiz is: nowhere have I seen such beautiful weather. The auxiliary is have, the main verb is seen. Next, we have on the second level of the parking lot are some empty stalls. The auxiliary is are. Also, the main verb is are. Next, we have at on time can the woman talk on the telephone. The auxiliary is can, the main verb is talk. Next. Okay. Last one. Only in extremely dangerous situation will the breathing process be stopped. The auxiliary is be. The main verb is stopped.
Okay, Alia Chandra will continue for the types of verb and example from verb.
Okay, so we'll move on to the types of verbs. There are transitive verb and intransitive verb. So I will explain the transitive verb first. So a transitive verb is a verb which is followed by a direct object to receive the action from the subject. In a sentence, a transitive verb requires a direct object to receive the action performed by the subject. For example, in the sentence mother cooks rice, cooks is the transitive verbs and rice is the direct object that receives the action from the subject, mother. Well, next, on the other hand, intransitive verb is a verb that does not require a direct object to make a sentence complete. In a sentence using an intransitive verb, the subject performs an action without directly aiming towards an object. For example, like in the sentence, she sings beautifully. Sings is an intransitive verb because it does not require a direct object. Next. Now we'll move to the example of total structure and reading expression exercise related to verb. For the first question, the sentence is engineers blah 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 forward on the new space program. So in this sentence, there's no verb included in the sentence, and the sentence is already have a subject which is engineers. So the most correct answer is B, are needed, because the option A, necessary, is a noun, and the option C, hopefully, is adverb, and next one is the prime order signals. So the most correct answer are B, are needed. So the sentence is engineers are needed for work on the new space program. And the next question, Fitzgerald, blah blah blah, the society of the 1920s in his novel The Great Gatsby. In this sentence, it's already have a subject again, and the sentence has no verb in it, so we need to complete the verb. And Fitzgerald is a singular noun, which the verb followed it must added with as or es. So the most correct answer is B, reflects, because the verb reflect must add as because the subject is Fitzgerald, which is a singular noun.
From the presentation earlier, it can be concluded that verbs have several types and action, linking verb, and auxiliary. Verbs also show action, appearance, or state of being. Cebu is like a pond. Whales are good at diving. From the bottom of the heart, Group 3 was the presentation with readings. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.